What is going on, you guys? Bastion YJ here, and today I'm coming at you with the updated branded Tri-Brigade deck profile. Now, I've been testing this at locals here and there, and I've honestly come to really like this version of this deck. It's a little bit unconventional, the way that you would originally consider I guess a Tri-Brigade deck to be played, but I really think this is probably going to be the best way to go, at least for my personal taste. It's really taking advantage of a lot of the, well, let's just put it fairly, a lot of the cards that we'll potentially see in this upcoming ban list, which I'll do another video on. But essentially, if the cards are there to be taken advantage of and the cards are legal, then why not play them? And that's my concept going to this deck, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean when I get to it. But without further ado, guys, go ahead and get right into the video. But before we do, make sure you leave a like on the video, comment down below what deck you guys want to see next, and it'll probably get uploaded on the next profile. But now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. So, starting off with the monsters, guys, I play triple Rescue Cat, of course, your main starter for the deck. There's really not much else really I need to say about this card. Essentially, you draw this card in your opening hand, and you pretty much should be winning that game, going full combo from there. Unless they, of course, ash it, in which case, you know, it is what it is. But definitely want to play triple of the Rescue Cat. Next, for the Tri-Brigade engine, I play triple Fraktall. Fraktall, of course, going to be the best starter for the Tri-Brigade matchup. So we'll see what happens when the Banlist actually hits. This is a card that potentially might go to 2 or 1, as is, I believe, in the OCG as well. Do I see it happening? Not really, just because I don't see Tri-Brigade doing too much currently. However, just because the deck is not number 1 or top 4, top 8, whatever I mean, does not mean this is not doing good. Next, we play triple Kitt and then triple Nervall for the other Tri-Brigades. Kitt, fantastic. Nervall's fantastic. It's really just the main reason why this deck really works. Essentially, this deck only has 6 real starters in Fraktall and then Rescue Cat. And then these other cards, essentially, they all search each other out. So that's pretty much going to be the main thing for it. And then for the last Tri-Brigade card, I do play the one Tri-Brigade Kerass. Not really more than that is really necessary. Opening or seeing more than this in any hand is just a complete brick, essentially. So definitely just all you need is one Kerass. You search it when you need it. When you don't need it, you can just leave it in the deck, essentially. It doesn't really do too much benefit, but it is a nice extender when you do see it. Next, for the cards that are pretty much mandatory at this point if you're going to be playing the branded version, we got one of the brand new Tri-Brigade Mercourier, or brand new, has been out for at least, when did the Albaz texture deck come out? Like 2-3 weeks ago? But still new. One Fallen Of Albaz, and then one Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Of course, is pretty much going to be an upstart goblin for you, so really good there as well. For the hand traps, I've selected play triple Ash Blossom. Destroys Branded Fusion when it gets activated, so there we go. Triple Ghost Belle. Essentially, with Despia, branded Despia going around as being one of the probably best decks currently in this format, Ghost Belle pretty much puts a stop to any of the extender plays like branded in red, things like that. So we really want to go ahead and maximize on this card. I see a lot of people play Ghost Belle at 2 or at 1, and I just think that's kind of ridiculous. I think Ghost Belle is really underrated in that sense. I think it's probably going to be one of the best hand traps in the current format. So I definitely want to go ahead and play it at 3. Next, for the other hand traps, I wanted to play triple Veiler and one DD Crow over the Gamma package, and the reason for that is essentially, I understand that with Branded Fusion, you go ahead and send the driver to the graveyard, and you still activate Gamma. Gamma's still alive. However, if you're going first, playing the Cyphering package, and you're not opening up Cat or anything like that, you're almost like already gonna have monsters on the board. So essentially, that's why I'm not too big a fan of playing the Cyphering Gear Gamma. So I switched it out for Veilers. It's still a light target, so you can still go ahead and go into your Albion Branded Fusion plays. Plus, it's also extremely versatile. Yes, you can only activate it again during your opponent's main phase, but it's not a harder once per turn, so you can activate as many as you want, and it still serves multiple purposes. And then, of course, I play the one DD Crow just because it is easily searchable with this deck, and still a phenomenal hand trap in any format, I would say. But that's going to be it for the monsters, guys. Now on to the spells. For the spells, we're not getting too crazy. We're going to go ahead and play triple branded fusion. You want to go ahead and see this card in the event that your plays get stopped, whatever reason might be. This is essentially what you're going to be wanting to see in case your rescue cat gets stopped, or your Tri-Brigade plays get stopped before you go ahead and link off. You can go ahead and activate branded fusion and go this route as well. So it's still a really good route to go. And even if you absolutely just brick and you only have the branded fusion, activating this, and if it goes through, you're still gonna have fantastic follow-up for the next turn, because you can go ahead and special summon like a Tri-Brigade Kitt or a Nervall, and then just link it off and then activate the effect and go ahead and go off from there as well. With the Tri-Brigade special summoning in the beginning and the end phase off of I believe his name is Glory Dragon. I just kind of send it off. I don't even know what his name is. The fusion. Other spells I play in this deck: triple tactics talents. Essentially, this game has this card has won me countless games. I don't know if it's the heart of the cards or what it is, but I always seem to draw this card exactly when I need it, and it has been extremely beneficial. Now, if you want to go ahead and play Cross-Out Designator, that's perfectly fine as well. But I personally believe that digging deeper into your deck, or just being able to rip a card from your opponent's hand, things like that, just is that much more beneficial. Because you get to have knowledge that you normally would not. So you also get to put back, like, say your opponent's playing Predaplant, you can put back your only Predaplant, you can put back their Right or their Water Enchanter, so they can't go that route as well. So overall, I believe triple tactics talent is superior, but again, that's from my personal experience. Other spells we play in this deck, and this is why I'm playing it a little bit different than most. I main deck triple Super Polymerization, which is completely unconventional, but essentially the theory behind this is a fantastic card going first or second. So people already know that I'm gonna end my turn with at least one card set, similar to Prankids, where they have to set with their they have to end their turn with a Pandemonium set, and you know their Pandemonium is set. This deck is pretty much always going to end up with the Tri-Brigade Revolt set. So, by adding more cards to it, normally this took the place of Infinite Impermanence, which is still a phenomenal card, but I think this just does a lot more. So Infinite Impermanence kind of stops their place momentarily, but in the event that they have one or two dark monsters, or maybe they're playing against Fallen Of Albaz, or like some type of other fusion deck like Invoke, things like that, just gonna go ahead and pretty much get rid of it entirely. And I play 3 Super Poly targets in the extra deck as well, along with, of course, the separate from the branded stuff as well. So I'll get more on that when I get into the extra deck, but I think triple Super Poly in the main deck catches a lot of people off guard and helps me win a ton of games as well. Next, for the one-up spells, you play 1 Tenki, of course, 1 Called by the Grave, and then 1 Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is just a starter. These two are just instant starters for the engine. And then Called by the Grave, while it's still here, I will definitely go ahead and make sure that I am playing it. There's a lot of speculation about it going to be forbidden in the next Forbidden Limited list. I personally don't see that happening. I see, if anything, this could go up higher, but it really just depends on a lot of different factors. So I'm probably going to have another Banlist prediction coming up in the near future, depending on if the Banlist comes out later on this week or not. I may or may not upload it, but I do not see Called by the Grave getting banned, and that's personally I do not see it getting banned in this next Banlist. But anyway, that's a whole different video topic. But that's going to be it for the spells. Next, on to the traps. Onto the traps, very simple, not complicated whatsoever. I play 1 Tri-Brigade Revolt and then 1 Branded Sword. Branded Sword, you pretty much need it for your Tri-Brigade plays. So you go ahead and banish this card from your graveyard. So the way it works is you search Mercourier, you find a way to banish Mercourier. Mercourier is going to go ahead and add the Shrouded Dragon from your deck to your hand, and then you put Shrouded Dragon to the bottom of your deck by sending a Branded Spell or Trap from your deck to the grave. So you send Branded Sword, and then allows you to then draw a card. Then you activate Branded Sword, banishing itself, and then add Tri-Brigade Mercourier back into your hand. So you pretty much just recycle it that way as well. And then Tri-Brigade Revolt is pretty much just the win condition of Tri-Brigades, essentially. So definitely want to go ahead and play this card. I believe that is a 40 card deck. Now onto the extra deck, guys. I play 1 Ferrejit. Let's see over here. 1 Bearbrum, 1 of the Rugal, 2 Omen, and that is pretty much it for the Tri-Brigade cards. Aside from this, I really wish I could fit more in here, but essentially I just want to go ahead and keep it, again, as consistent as possible to the current strategy that I'm trying to run. Again, playing Super Poly in the extra deck makes this extra deck extremely tight, but I do find a way to make it work, guys. This is probably going to be the most optimal Tri-Brigade extra link section that you're going to be seeing, or extra link section that you're going to be seeing in an extra deck. Other link monsters that we go ahead and play, we play the 1 Almiraj for when we brick, because it does happen. We play the 1 Verte Anaconda, because it's nice. And then we play the 1 Ancient Warrior Oath, and then the 1 Apollousa Bow of the Goddess, for whenever we're just going straight Tri-Brigade plays and we cannot go branded for whatever the reason might be. So another card that I do want to play in here, and I just recently acquired, is actually Access Code Talker. I know. I've gone on record multiple times saying that Access Code Talker is not necessary to win. However, now that I have the card, I'm going to say, let's go ahead and put it in there. So I'll probably be taking out one of the fusion monsters for it, but that's going to be it for the links. Let's go ahead and get right into the fusions. So as far as the fusions go, we play 1 Albion the Branded Dragon, 1 of the Mirrorjade, 1 of the Brigrand the Glory Dragon. I believe that's what I said previously, so I was correct. So this is the guy you're going to be sending off to go ahead and special summon a Tri-Brigade during the end phase. And then for your 3 Super Poly targets, I play 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, 1 Predaplant Drago Stapelia, and then 1 whatever this card's called. This is actually called, let me actually go ahead and say it. This is Predaplant Trifeo-Verutum. There it is. So, this card's actually really crazy. Essentially, you need 3 dark monsters on the field in order to summon this. So, whenever you're playing against Branded Despia, this is such an easy way to go ahead and just activate Super Poly, fuse away pretty much their entire board, and then go ahead and slap this down for 3,000 attack. Drago Stapelia does require 1 fusion monster and 1 dark monster. So again, Branded Despia, easy out for that as well. You can also go ahead and use your own fusion monsters in case that you have already used your Mirrorjade combo, but then it takes away its destruction effect, so it may not be the most optimal. And the one that's going to be the most versatile is going to be the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, which does take 2 dark monsters in order to make. And that's going to be it for the extra deck, guys, and I will go ahead and show you my side deck as well. So the side deck I played, I've been playing most recently, I'm playing triple Nibiru in the side deck, double Twin Twister as the only spell in the side deck, double Anti-Spell Fragrance just to slow my opponent down if I'm going first, triple Imperm. So Super Poly, as phenomenal card as it is completely dead against Floowandereeze, so I'd rather go ahead and play triple Imperm against that deck, of course. Then I play triple There Can Be Only Ones, and then double Deep Barrier. This actually came up super clutch, going up against another Sword Sword player, so that was really good as well. I'm kind of fixated on there's something in the sleeve there, but and then Deep Barrier. Oh, I got these mixed up. There we go. 3 There Can Be Only Ones and 2 Deep Barrier. Deep Barrier is a phenomenal card in pretty much any setting, any pretty much deck in this current format. I get it again, not against Floowandereeze, but that's where the Anti-Spell Fragrance, the Twin Twisters come in, the Infinite Impermanence comes in. So overall, you have a lot of advantage here, and you're pretty much set for any matchup you could possibly have. I did want to go ahead and find some space for potentially token collectors, but essentially, I am not really seeing that at this current time. There's a lot of going first cards in here. I can believe the only strictly going second cards would be like Imperm, not even Imperm, it's just Nibiru. But all the other cards are so extremely versatile and can really come up in the grind game as well. There Can Be Only One can come up in turns 2, 3, 4, potentially. Deep Barrier as well. So overall, I really like the ratios I'm currently running right now. As far as my main deck for the format, I'll still probably be going back to DDD because we did get some new support in Ghosts from the Past. I'm going to be trying that out, so be on the lookout for that for the next deck profile that I'll be uploading. But overall, let me know what you guys think of this deck profile, guys. I know it's a little bit unconventional going the more fusion-heavy route with Tri-Brigade, or branded Tri-Brigade, but again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe for more videos, guys. I will be here all week and the following week as well. So again, let me know what you guys want to check out, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one.